thought that it's impossible to be convening for an international journalism festival and not do at least a small gesture, as powerless as it may be, to think of our colleagues in Gaza who have single-handedly taken the responsibility of telling us what's been happening in the Gaza Strip for the last year and a half in this genocidal war.
You know, we often ask what would we do if we were in X situation, and we would hope that we'd speak up about it. So this is just a little piece of hopefully speaking up about it.
This is a message from Sam Shabrat, a journalist in Gaza who was killed recently. He wrote this message just before his killing. If you're reading this, it means I have been killed, most likely targeted by the Israeli occupation forces. When this all began, I was only 21 years old, a college student with dreams like anyone else. I ask you now, do not stop speaking about Gaza. Do not let the world look away. Keep fighting.
We stand collectively here because of all the censorship and all the restrictions and all the limitations, standing all together for the journalists in Gaza who have got burnt alive in their tent.
So we are here to stand in solidarity with our colleagues in Gaza. And I felt it was important to come because the whole day we had panels about Palestinian journalists, like their working conditions, how they were killed, and it felt just normal to be present here today.
I'm here because, quite frankly, too many Palestinian journalists in Gaza have been killed, and I think it's our responsibility as journalists and really as human beings around the world to keep on speaking about them, to hold Israel accountable for its crimes, for its war crimes. CPJ and other human rights organizations have recorded that more journalists have been killed in this genocide and in this war since records started becoming recorded, really.
It is a transparent attempt by the Israeli government to silence journalists and basically commit genocide without the world not knowing what they're doing. And this is just one strategy that Israel deploys in Gaza. There are other strategies. Obviously, there are no international press who can enter Gaza. So Israel really uses a multi-pronged approach to attack and murder journalists. From direct murdering, from threats. We heard about stories and accounts of journalists in Gaza who themselves received direct threats by the name, them and their family members.
My relative Muhammad Suba was targeted and killed, and he is a journalist. We cannot imagine a world where more than 200 journalists are being killed only because they are doing their duty.
I think, to be honest, the journalism ecosystem around Europe has been really failing. Not only the journalists in Gaza, but really just Palestine in general. And